No, not winners finals. This is
Losers
losers round 5.
Yeah.
Yes, losers round 5.
And got KH going against Kofu. Overall, Game & Watch, of course, struggles with sorties. And, you know, after Riptide and Summit, I think it's safe to say, I mean, Pyra Mythra are decent, maybe, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like they've got to win this match.
Pyra Mythra, I believe, are top 5 in the game.
Agreed.
You might, personally, or I don't know how he does it.
The Congo.
Oh, yeah.
That's all. But, yeah, Pyra Mythra, personally, I thought they were top 3, top 5 before Summit. Okay? Look, there's no way you have a combo game with that nasty frame data, with a sword, with freaking foresight, and not be a top 5 character in the game. Like, there are so many people who argue, oh, Shulk's top 3, top 5, he's just hard. You can't look at me and tell me that Mythra alone isn't top 5, top 10.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, unlike Shulk, she has no competition.
When she first came out, people were giving me shit constantly for thinking that she had potential chance to be best in the game. I looked at everything that she had, and I'm like, this character is gonna be nutty. Because I saw Foresight, and people were like, well, I was like, Foresight's insane. And they were like, no, it's not that crazy. I'm like, this stuff is gonna be ridiculous.
Even ignoring Foresight, you have a sword with Joker frame data. That's not okay.
You have ridiculous disjointed aerials like we're seeing here. You have some of the nastiest kill power that a sword character has in the game. The only other strong sword is Ike, and Pyra honestly has probably stronger hitting aerials than Ike does.
And then Shulk was Smash, but also Shulk then becomes Pichu, you know?
So yeah, this character is just crazy. The only really bad thing about the character is just the recovery's subpar comparatively.
Yeah.
It's not the worst thing in the world.
That and maybe out of shield. But I mean, you have Foresight. So.
Yeah, out of shield, because you can just if you know someone's gonna touch your shield with a hit, an actual attacking option. If you're Mythra, just spot them.
Honestly,
it's this character has a counter.
Roll. I mean, heck, roll and you still. I've seen people roll through something, get Foresight, switch to Pyra, forward smash.
That down air hitting a kid in Kofu when Kofu was above him. And what happened there? I think Kofu just thought he had to jump and down aired and just didn't. Yeah. And just slid to death.
That's a rip, but I mean, you know, you got
that's actually happened a lot recently. A lot of people here not thinking they have a jump and not.
Yeah, it happens, you know. You gotta. That's one of those things you kind of gotta just take it in stride. Accept that it's a thing and move on.
Yeah.
I mean, you're still top 30 in the state. You can still do this.
Yeah. And I think, honestly, Kofu has potential to be top 15.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like when you compare Kofu's ant to someone like Abe's ant, Kofu's ant, wow. Kofu's Game & Watch. I don't know what
I was letting you go with it. I didn't want to spoil it.
Kofu's Game & Watch compared to Abe's Game & Watch. They're both very different players, and I think Abe abuses a lot more of
the dumb Game & Watch stuff.
Yeah, of the Game & Watch stuff. While Kofu plays neutral probably a bit better. If Kofu just use a lot more of the options that makes Game & Watch frustrating to deal with, I feel like he'd easily break top 15.
Which I can 100% a close friend of mine. The one thing he always goes to as to why he can beat Kofu and he doesn't think he'll ever beat Abe is Abe just, I'm playing a dumb character with dumb stuff. Let me just down smash you. Let me just go ahead and chef. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know? And embracing the degenerate.
And honestly, that's CBS as a whole. Embrace the degeneracy. And
there's a reason why I switched from meaning Pika to Min. You guys made me this way. Do you realize how aggressive of a player I was before you guys? My Pika playstyle went to T-Jolt camping.
I want to point out, I play the slowest character in the game in probably the most projectile-heavy region of Utah.
Yeah, and somehow you win.
And somehow I'm probably number 1 in this region.
Yeah, right now I don't think there's an argument for you being number 1 from CBS.
Yeah, from the CBS Logan.
From Logan. Yeah.
Although Death Arcana comes consistently enough, Death Arcana's number 1.
Death Arcana's basically adopted.
I can't call Death Arcana adopted.
He's adopted CBS. Wait, did KH
No,
win?
he adopted. Yes, KH won.
Oh my gosh, I looked away for 5 seconds. Yo, go KH. Heck yeah. But going to FD, I do like the pick for Kofu. I mean, eliminating a lot more of the platforms that KH would be able to, one, land on and mix up how he was landing, but then also extend the combos, because Mythra is ridiculous!
Yes, I think what Kofu needs to focus on a bit more in this matchup is just getting KH a little bit more towards the ledge and just carrying him. Keep carrying him. If you see he's jumping, go for an up B. Go for because that up B, it's going to get him far.
Ooh, getting the kill, though, beautifully done. And I mean, at this point, all you really need to do is just keep that pressure on, and he's trying to be patient, but Kofu calling it out like, no, you don't just get to sit in this corner and camp me. Here's my back air. Which I think that's been one of the things that we've seen a couple of times where just someone will be like, no, I don't want to engage. And then, you know, Kofu, or I think it was Yep with Slicer that it happened the other time, where like just top 30 player look at you like, no, you don't get to camp me when I'm staring you down.
Yeah. And Kofu there finally landing with something off stage to take KH. He's stuck there at the down air. That nair, that was last nair into jab, I think?
That's gross.
That is very gross. I'm nauseous.
Getting to side B looking for the forward tilt. Suck.
This is way more even than I thought it would be.
Yeah, no, KH took the first match.
What the freaking heck?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's...
Is Pyra really that carried?
Yes.
Yes, have you played this game? I mean, given KH is also really good.
At this percent, if Kofu went up high to punish something with KH, if KH got with an up air with Pyra, KH might kill Kofu. Like, like higher up.
Yeah, Kofu is a little bit light.
He's like, what, top 3 lightest in the game?
A little bit strong.
Yeah, something like that. He's so tiny.
Because it's like, it's Jigglypuff, Pichu, Squirtle, and Game Watcher at the top 4 lightest, I believe.
Yeah.
So it's, he's up
there. I do gotta say, I mean, he stayed Pyra way too long. That's the thing. I think one of the biggest issues with Pyra Mythra, there's 2 big things. A lot of people talk, oh, they're new. There's not, like, no one's implementing the counterplay, which is true. Like, you go and watch Summit,
but look
or you
at that
watch
range
Riptide.
there. He's able to drifting like down air to forward air because that down air is nasty. The Pyra down air, if you space it properly, really no end lag. For
so
like how strong
fast.
it is. Its spike is huge, and it combos into easy kill options.
Yeah, I think I might actually press charges against Pyra for the end lag.
Oh, speaking of pressing charges, the up smash.
That's the issue.
That up smash has been that up smash. Okay, coming from Smash 4, that's not as disgusting as it used to be.
Yeah.
But it's still nasty.
Nah, Kofu super earned that one. He read that.
Yeah, that was a hard
book.
read.
I do think a lot of that game, for the second half of it, really went to show one of the biggest issues with a lot of Pyra Mythra players.
Pyra.
Yeah. Well, and just having these kind of like Pyra stocks where you switch to Pyra and you're so wanting of the kill that you die.
You could see that in the matchup between Spargo and MKLeo. When Spargo was playing as Pyra Mythra, whenever Pyra was out, Leo was just destroying. Or it was either Leo or Tweak, one of the two.
I think it was Tweak.
Yeah, Tweak, sorry. Tweak was just
Tweak I think Tweak did a really good job of taking that and taking advantage of that, because I think one of the issues that people have got in their head, and I think it comes from NK Leo.
I think it was Leo, because Leo got such a loser along with Spargo, because Tweak was in winners.
Well, Tweak played Spargo in winner's side.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
In winners finals they played.
That's it.
Little disclaimer though, none of this is actually like to say anything bad about KHGamer. He's goated, but like.
Just the options that Pyra Mythra have comparatively a lot of other characters is a lot. This character has just so much you can do. The only other character you can argue might have more options is going to be Pokemon Trainer. Just because of like 3 completely different characters. But none of them have just the raw speed or the raw power or the raw disjoints that Pyra Mythra has. And it's
the ability to switch whenever you please. And that comes with all those baits that you get to see, which I can't remember who said this, but I saw it on Twitter a little bit ago, where it was just this comment of, like, no, and Smash Ultimate players are not, like, that great at top level. They just take their strengths and...
Yeah, and you can see right there, I mean, yes, Ultimate especially is a cheese fest.
Go
right there.
Really keeping him out.
As you can see right there.
One uppy.
Ultimate is a cheese fest. Like
100%.
My Ultimate was refined in Wisconsin. It was so much cheese.
Well, and see, that's what made, at this point, at this level of play in Smash Ultimate, or at this point in the meta, I should say, the best players aren't those who are like the best at neutral necessarily. It's just the best players at abusing the character's strengths.
I want to say the best players at a high local level are really good at abusing their options. The best players at the top tier are best at both. I feel like though the further and further we go on in Ultimate, we're gonna see nastier punish games centered after the neutral.
Well, you see it right now with the learning of Charlie the King. His new punishes out of shield with Wolf. The footstool.
Yes.
The footstool punishes. So for example, now Sheik, if you hit her shield, she can footstool down air, and that set up into up smash.
Yeah.
Damn. Sheik has always been nasty though.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Sheik is one of those characters where everyone just says, "Oh, she can't kill."
We're slowly reverting back into Smash 4 footstool deck.
I hope so.
Greninja main's just happy.
Honestly, I think that topic actually doubles back into what you were talking about before, though. I think that at a local level and at a lower level, people just tend to get free wins with Pyra from her raw strength and from Mythra's speed, just building up into it, which makes you build an over-reliance on Pyra, which gives you those bad habits, which you see that are being exploited right now.
Yeah, you see a lot of characters at like mid-level. Honestly, more so use Pyra a lot of the time than Mythra. But yeah, go for it. But the most that you honestly see though from like high tier players, you see a lot of them actually closing out stocks as Mythra comparatively. Pyra is only used to maybe catch an aerial.
Well, I mean,
option.
Mythra, you got
like
the neutral B.
Yes.
Mythra, you got the neutral B. The up B can just be
so clutch.
a brutal
So
edge guard
clutch.
tool, and then you got the up air. Like,
Yeah.
Kofu is playing super clean.